Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk. This is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco. In this video program, we interview business leaders, entrepreneurs, and leading experts from San Francisco, Silicon Valley, Asia, and beyond. This program is sponsored by University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation in Asia Pacific. Hello, this is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation Asia Pacific, or CBSI Asia Pacific. And today we are very pleased to have Vinnie Gupta coming to talk to us. Thank you, Vinnie.
Thank you, Roger.
Yeah, why don't you briefly introduce yourself and also your company?
Absolutely, Roger. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to be here. It's an honor. Several of our students have been to your university. My vice president programs with a doctorate in education from USF. It's a great honor. My name is Vinnie Gupta. I am president of UCEazy, spelled as UCEazy, College Admissions Academy. Our mission is to help students stand out in college admissions.
As I mentioned to you earlier, a lot of people follow very similar career path, starting from employee, like working for companies, then they become founders, right? So, and also some people even, as you mentioned, similar to your situation, starting from the technology background, now if they want to run their own business, they got to move toward the business side. So from technology to business, from employee being a founder. So, what are the lessons you kind of experienced? Do you have any made mistakes? And so what's the advice in managing that kind of a transition?
I'm going to give you, if I can, Roger, a little bit longer answer.
Sure.
Or a bigger picture answer, because this also goes to the core of what UCEazy is doing now. Which goes into, you need to figure out as early as you can, who are you? Where do you want to go? As part of our programs, we're trying to teach all this to students in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. It's very tough, I understand, but you need to start there. Why am I bringing all this up? I should have never been in the corporate world. Never, not for a day. Accepting that I was risk averse early on and got married, had kids, one reason after another, and I kept going away. I got into the corporate world, which sucked my soul. I felt intellectually unfulfilled. And it's like, hey, I have this God-given intelligence, and I'm using a fraction of it. A big problem of corporate world, especially mid to large-sized companies, is that that whole model is contingent upon square pegs for square holes. That's how it works. We are hiring you for a marketing job. We expect you to be really good at it, but that's all you do. Don't go outside the swim lane or else. I was a generalist that was forced into the square peg. So what did that do to me? It made me miserable. Our life is limited. And we don't even know whether I'm going to be alive tomorrow. Why do that stupidity is what I say, right? So in my case, the transition should have been done on day 0.
That was day 0. Okay, you made a mistake, actually.
So I remember back in India when I had my full-time MBA at a very premier institution called the Indian Institute of Management, I would read entrepreneur books all the time. That's how passionate I was. And my friends would make fun of me. I never followed that. But after I came out of it, of my MBA program, I went into a job and all of that stuff and got into the rut of things. Don't do it to yourself. Just don't do it. It ain't worth it. So the net, I think, so coming to your question about that transition, it was not hard at all. I've never been happier.
Yeah. For you, it's kind of just a reverse kind of a thing. You correct your mistake in a sense.
My wife actually says that, every new organization, entrepreneurial venture, most of them are not cash positive for a while. So after I left these big company environments and all that, and for the next several years, UCEazy, I wasn't getting any compensation, but she constantly kept telling me, I've never seen you happier or this fulfilled. Now, think about it, right? We know that that passion and that self-fulfillment would drive your entrepreneurial journey, but imagine what can you give back to your family? If you're feeling good and happy and fulfilled, will that go around to your family and to your loved ones? So to me, the transition was easy. I just felt that I'd been uncaged. The corporate world was just, again, I'm not saying that the corporate world or the big company world is not for everyone. Different people have different needs.
Yeah, that's important, right.
Right. If you know how to play the system, if you are comfortable in being a specialist, or if very early on you somehow break through the clutter to get into executive positions, then the corporate world is a good place. Otherwise, it can actually be soul-sucking for a lot of people. I mean, there are studies that in education you would have done, right? How many people are actually happy with their jobs? Under 30%, right? Why are we doing all this? I just don't get it.
Okay.